I wanted to start making this last video of 2020 by talking about some amazing channel ideas that are going to actually blow up in 2021. So I've done some of the research and I want to share that with you. And I've divided this video into 3 parts. So in the first part, I'll be talking about channel ideas that you can implement, and I'll walk you through how I've chosen these channel ideas. Okay. I'll also be sharing with you what meta trends are, how to identify them, and why that's an important aspect to coming up with channel ideas that are going to blow up. And in the last part, I'll walk you through some steps to find your own channel ideas so you can apply the strategy to whatever niche that you're in. So if that sounds good to you, stay tuned to the entirety of this video because it is full of value. So are you ready? Hey Go-Getter, I'm Salma Jafri. I'm the founder of YouTube Launchpad, the step-by-step course to take to start and grow your YouTube channel. I put the link down to the course below if you want to go and check it out. On this channel, we're going to be talking all about how to grow your visibility, credibility, and profitability with YouTube. So be sure to click the red subscribe button and the bell icon, and let's begin. Now, I want to start off this video by talking about what is a meta trend. Okay, so a meta trend by definition is a group of trends. So plant-based diet is a meta trend. And within that trend, for example, would be something like a vegan shrimp diet. Okay. So the term meta trend means a grouping of trends. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to spot meta trends and find YouTube channel ideas that are going to blow up in 2021 and beyond. So I'm going to be using 4 different websites in this video, and I'm going to use them for research and analysis. So the 4 websites I'm going to use are, number 1, Google Trends for actually seeing the trends and growth and trajectory. The second website is Keywords Everywhere to show search volume and demand. The third website is going to be Exploding Topics, which is going to pick out trends before they explode. And the fourth website is going to be YouTube itself. Now, I do have a tutorial on Exploding Topics. I made that a while back. I'll link to it up here in the info card. Be sure to go and check that out after this video is over. I also have a tutorial on Keywords Everywhere, which I think is a fantastic tool, even though it is now a paid tool. I'll link to that tutorial up here as well. Go and check both of them out after this video. A quick disclaimer as we get started. Most of the topics I'm going to talk about, the channel ideas I'm going to talk about, are going to be very suitable to an online business owner, to entrepreneurs, to online coaches and consultants, and people who want to use YouTube to build out and grow their businesses. So this is not going to be, I'm not going to be doing any entertainment specific examples or like ASMR or gaming channels and stuff, because my entire channel is focused on online entrepreneurs. So I just want to put that out there and make sure that your expectations are set. If you are an online entrepreneur and you want to learn how to grow your business with YouTube, then these ideas are going to be a perfect fit for you. So what are some YouTube channel ideas that are going to blow up your channel and make you look like an authority and give you credibility and give you profitability? Let's get into those. Okay, so the first meta trend that I want to talk about that you can build your channel around is the ergonomic home office meta trend. Now, because of the pandemic, everyone's working from home and we want to be comfortable working from home. And we want to make sure that we have the right furniture and we have the right equipment to build up our home offices. And the study of having the human body align with technology is called ergonomics. So how you sit, how your posture is, how comfortable your chair is, all of those go into making sure that your furniture is helping you work more efficiently and better in a more healthy way, right? So when I go to Google Trends and I type in some specific terms underneath the meta trend of ergonomic home office furniture, here's what I'm looking at. So before I get into the actual trends, let me tell you that I have done this according to the parameters of worldwide. So the search is worldwide. The time frame is 2008 to present, because I find that a longer time frame helps you to see the trend analysis in a more defined way. And finally, I've chosen YouTube search from the drop-down menu. So all of these topics are actually geared to performing really well on YouTube. Now you can see that the terms laptop stand, ergonomic chair, and blue light glasses are all trending upwards. And they started somewhere in the beginning of 2020, and the trend is holding steady right now, right? So what does this tell us? It tells us that if you want to start a YouTube channel about working from home, about the kind of setup that you should have working from home, maybe a DIY home office studio, how to set that up, or maybe you want to talk about how to make sure that you stay productive and efficient while working from home. All of those would be really great YouTube channel ideas where you can tap into this trend. The other thing that's really, really important about this trend and fabulous about it is that all of these products have great CPCs. So let's take blue light glasses, for example. So if you do a search for best blue light glasses, you can see that the cost per click, the CPC, is pretty interesting, right? So for example, if you do best blue light glasses, $2.65, which is nice. So you could actually be talking about these products, become an affiliate, and start making money pretty much right away from that YouTube channel. So that will show you how to monetize this channel. Now, you might be thinking, well, this is nice and all of this data is interesting and everything, but how do I know it's actually going to work on YouTube? For that, what I would do next is I go to YouTube itself and I actually type in that search term. So in this case, we'll go to YouTube and type in blue light glasses, right? And then we're going to look for videos that come up. And what we're looking for are videos that have a high number of views, which shows us that this topic is trending, it's in demand, it's important right now. Lots of people are searching for it. And also we're looking for channels that are not that big, right? Because you might be thinking, well, I can't compete with a channel that has like a million views, million subscribers or something, right? So we're looking for smaller channels, but the topic is getting a lot of views, which tells us that there is demand for this. The market is not saturated. There is space for you in this particular topic, right? So when I search for blue light glasses, I can see that this channel, for example, got over 50,000 views on this particular video, while the channel just has 6,000 subscribers. So that is a big disparity, right? And she's probably gotten more subscribers because of this video. So when she probably made this video, she had even less subscribers. And this tells me that the demand for the topic is bigger than her subscriber base. Now, let's look at some other examples. There's another one here, Donatella Butt, 1,690 subscribers only, but the video got 6,849 views. Another thing to note is that all of these examples are from 2020. The next YouTube channel idea I have for you is around the meta trend of extreme budgeting. Now, extreme budgeting is a trend that has taken over because we need our dollars to go further. And because of the pandemic and other situations, people are in various types of financial crisis, right? And so frugal living has become really, really important, even more so than it used to be. And having our money go further and do more for us is a topic that many, many, many people are actually getting interested in. So if you are actually good at budgeting or you can learn it, then this would be a great video topic to form an entire channel around. Let's look at some examples. So when I go over to Google Trends, I can see frugal living, cheap meals, travel cheap are all trending. And that tells me that there is demand for people to know how to do these things with less money. And when I go over to YouTube and I type in something like extreme budgeting, then I can see that one of these channels has 2,970 subscribers, but the video is getting 6,533 views. And this is October 2020, so fairly recent. Another video, the channel has 1,340 subscribers only, but the video on extreme budgeting is getting 16,641 views. Again, showing you that this is happening because the topic is in high demand. And so if you went in and created a channel around this idea of extreme budgeting, found your voice and made it your own, then you would probably see that there is a lot of demand for it. And there is probably already an audience on YouTube that's interested in this particular topic. The third YouTube channel idea I have for you that you could start a whole entire channel on is EdTech. Stands for education technology. And again, This is because of 2020, because we're working from home. Technology has become really, really important to imparting ideas and to teaching and to sharing and building knowledge, right? From teachers to corporations, every single person wants to know how to use technology to communicate with their clients, with their customers, with their students, right? So if you can develop an entire channel around the different education technologies, that would be a successful channel. So when I go to Google Trends, I can see that terms like Preply, OutSchool, and Topper are trending. Now, all these three are ideas that I got from Exploding Topics. And all these three are examples of websites that are in the online education space. So imagine if you were to dedicate your entire channel to maybe one of these to start off with, and you could talk about, for example, how OutSchool works, or how much money you can make on it, or how you can become a teacher on this platform, right? And you can have a whole channel dedicated to that particular website and that particular tool, then you can see that you would develop a very niche audience who wants to learn that thing. And so when I go to YouTube and I type in OutSchool, I can see, for example, this channel, which only has 2,480 subscribers, but the video on how much dollars I've made with OutSchool my first 2 weeks has 9,081 views. Similarly, in August, Rebecca, who only had 832 subscribers and still does, made a video on how I make $1,000 a month online with Preply, and she got 4,666 views. So if you can go deep into a particular software, a particular website, a particular method, then that is going to help your channel blow up and become known for that very specific kind of technology. Channel idea number 4 is small living. So many people did not have dedicated home offices or a place to work when 2020 started. And so now the trend is, and whether you want to call it a real estate trend or a work from home trend, is small living. And when I head over to Google Trends, I can see that terms like tiny house, small house, and container homes are actually trending, because what people are doing is either reducing their living expenses, or they're buying these small houses to make into home offices and have an add-on. So whether you're wealthy and you can afford an entire container home, or you want to save money and come out of living in an expensive house and actually live for less in a smaller house, either way this trend works. And real estate professionals could target this trend. People who are wanting to get into the work from home space could target this trend. So there is a lot of different ways to talk about it. And when we go on to YouTube, we can see that some of the channels, which only has 917 subscribers, made a video on living in a container house, which got 98,954 views. And this video was launched in August of 2020, so fairly recent. So you can see the disparity, only 900 something subscribers, but 98,000 views, which shows you that there is a lot of demand for this kind of topic. All right, before we go any further, I want to announce this week's Viewer of the Week. And the Viewer of the Week is Piano for Pleasure. I absolutely loved what you wrote and your example of how my video helped your YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you would like to be featured as Viewer of the Week, make sure you leave a valuable comment on this video about how my content has helped your YouTube journey. And now back to our video. The next one I want to talk about, the meta trend, is cooking products. Cooking products are evolving, and as more and more people are staying at home and not going to restaurants, and they're actually learning to cook better at home by themselves, they want to have better cookware. They want to have utensils that are going to make cooking fun and interesting and enjoyable for them. So the 3 trends that I found on Google Trends are air fryer, Instant Pot, and Ninja Foodie. All of these are trending because more and more people want to learn how to cook. Some might want to learn how to cook because they want to live more healthy lives. They want to be more nutritious. They want to have more control over what they're eating and make it themselves. And others are simply learning how to cook for the first time because the situation demands that they learn how to cook, right? When I head over to YouTube, I can see, for example, this channel, Fabulously Frugal, which has 16,200 subscribers, and she has all these videos on air fryer recipes or how to use an air fryer. And you can see that this particular video got 100,955 views just about a month ago, so November 2020, right? So you can see that the demand for this is off the charts. So getting into a YouTube channel, talking about cooking products or talking about specific recipes you can make with those cooking products, for example, Instant Pot recipes. A whole entire channel just dedicated to Instant Pot recipes, right? So that would do really, really well. Okay, so now I've told you some channel ideas, and hopefully that's got the wheels turning and you're like, wow, these are interested, but I don't want to just give you the fish. I want to teach you how to fish. So in the next section, what I want to do is actually walk you through how to apply these concepts to whatever niche you want to go into, whatever channel ideas you want to explore. Because you might be thinking, well, these 5 ideas were nice, Salma, but they don't really suit my situation or circumstance. And that's not really what I want to talk about, right? So I want to give you the steps to actually do this research on your own. I'm going to open the computer for that and walk you through the steps to find channel ideas that are going to blow up in 2021 and beyond. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to go into Google and type in your niche or whatever thing you're thinking of getting into, plus the words 2021 trends. So let's say you want to get your niche is crafting. So you're going to type in crafting trends in 2021. So if your niche is photography, you'll type in photography trends in 2021, right? Whatever topic plus trends in 2021. Okay, so we're going to pick one of these articles. Let's say 5 craft trends to try in 2021 and go through some of these ideas and see if any appeal to us. And the first one I see here is candle making. That's interesting. Acrylic paint tours, paint pours, paint by numbers kits. I don't even know what some of these are. Shibori dyeing textiles, looks really nice. Embroidery kits. Okay, so now you probably have like a little bit of idea of, okay, what are the things that are being predicted are going to be trending in 2021. Let's pick one of these. Let's pick candle making, okay? The next thing we're gonna do is head on over to explodingtopics.com, and we're gonna go over here in the search bar, and we're gonna actually type in candle making or just candles. And we see here that there's no option for candles, but there is one for stuff like twist candles. So let's see what that is. Okay, it says making multi-wicked decorative candles joined together in a spiral shape. All right, awesome. So this is probably one of the trends that we can do further research on. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head on over to Google Trends. And inside Google Trends, I'm going to type in candle making. You could type in various variations of this term, make candles or candle making or whatever. And then I'm going to do set the search parameters to worldwide, the past 2004 to present. And then in the drop-down menu, I'm going to change from web search to actually YouTube search because I want this to be YouTube specific, right? And here I can see that, yes, candle making has been going up and it is predicted to go down, but it's still pretty high. So this could be an interesting trend for me to make videos around and to make an entire channel around, right? Let's do a little bit more research and type in the twist candle idea. So I'll go over here, I'll click compare, and I'll go and see what twist candles are and what kind of a search trajectory do they have, right? So not a whole lot in terms of Google Trends, which means the trend either hasn't taken off yet and could be something to keep an eye on, or it could not take off at all, right? So either way, you want to sort of do a little bit more research at this point. And then let's just say for fun's sake, let's add in another comparison. Let's say scented candles, okay? And see how that performs. So again, it's kind of there, but we don't really know yet if this is going to become a major trend or not, but it looks promising. So I would say candle making and scented trends. And if you look down in Google Trends here, you can see that it'll tell you what are the breakout terms. So candle making for beginners is trending, candle making at home, wax candle making at home for beginners. These are all terms that are trending. So the next step is going to be on YouTube, where we want to actually see, do videos exist on these topics? And if they do, are they doing well? Is there an audience for these particular topics, right? So I'm going to go over to my YouTube channel and let's type in candle making at home and see what comes up. The other thing that I want to do is filter by this year. So I'm going to go to filter and say by this year because I only want results that have been trending lately. I don't want to jump on some trend that happened 7 years ago, right? So I want to filter and then filter by this year. So you could do the last 365 days, or you could do this month if you're looking for something very, very new. Okay, so let's click on one of these videos. So this one is how to make a paraffin wax candle making for beginners. So I'm going to open link in a new tab, check this one out, and I'm looking for a higher view ratio compared to the subscriber ratio, right? And here's proof. So this channel has 1,150 subscribers, but this particular video has 5,239 views, which tells me that the topic of how to make a paraffin wax candle making for beginners, is pretty popular. It is in demand. There is an audience on YouTube for this particular topic. And you can see that this video premiered on October 29th, 2020. So not too long ago. So it's actually managed to rack up more than 5,000 views in a very short duration of time. So here's another example of a channel, and let's go and test this one out as well. So I want to again right click here and go to open link in new tab. And the title of this video is making soy candles. So again, you can see there's a slight differentiation. So making soy candles with essential oils at home easy. Now, this particular channel only has 175 subscribers, but the views on this video are 10,945. Again, which tells you that the topic is bringing in all of these views, and the topic is what is attracting this particular audience. So now we can gauge that an audience exists for candle making for beginners at home. That particular audience is looking for all sorts of different types of candles, paraffin wax and soy candles, and probably all these other things, essential oil candles, and all these other terms I can see over here using keywords everywhere. Soy wax candle making, DIY house decor, candle recipes, making candles at home, easy candles, and some more over here, how to start a candle business, scented candles, paraffin. I mean, lots and lots and lots of ideas, right? So the purpose of doing all of these steps in this particular order is to see if your channel idea is going to blow up on YouTube based on the fact that it's trending, it has a healthy amount of demand for that particular topic, and on YouTube, an audience already exists that's interested in that topic, is actively searching, and other people are already getting views and are able to rank their videos with that specific channel idea and those particular topics. So I would love to know, what was your most valuable takeaway from this video? Let me know in the comments below, and then go and watch this video next and get more information about how all of these channel ideas can work for your YouTube channel. Happy New Year. I'll see you in 2021.